Live, 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 live. Let's see if this is working. Hmm. I'm hoping. I'm wishing and I'm praying and I'm hoping. Is this working? Is this properly working? That is the question. We shall see. Is this thing working? Is it? Is it? Are we good? Are we good to go? It's 7:30. It's 7:30. It's 7:30. Are we good to go? Hopefully so. You can hear me? Yes. Yes. Progress. I am making progress. Let me see if you can hear this. Can you hear this? Could you hear that? Could you hear that? It's sweet. I got sound effects. Like a kid in a candy store. How are you guys? How is everyone doing? Happy Monday. Yes, I'm wearing sunglasses. I just think it's a cool look. Plus, I get sick of looking at the dark circles under my eyes. Maggie's at work right now. Maggie's at work. Yes, this is the first time I am doing the Aruba Trivia Happy Hour without her being here. She helps out a lot. She gives me like little cues and different things where I'm falling short. So I do expect production to go down in quality a little bit, but we will soldier on. Yeah, she'll probably be coming in the door right about the time that we're ending, unfortunately. Let's see. What will today's quiz stud pen be? How was everyone's weekend? How was the weekend for you guys? I'm getting everything set up and ready to go. As far as the pen number and all that stuff. That will be today's URL to play along. Play.quizstud.com. Pen 5486. Yes. I am curious. Hello, everyone. This is on Facebook. That's super cool. Anybody a football fan? We have any football fans? Gail says, great weekend, getting closer to my Aruba vacation in March. That's awesome. Every day is one step closer to paradise. And wacky snacks. Maggie and I we were just talking about this last night. 10 days away for you. 10 days. That is the perfect time to start a countdown. You have 10 days until you get to visit paradise. You get to relax. You get to just forget about all the real world problems and just bask in the gloriousness that is Aruba, which is absolutely awesome. So we have some people on Facebook. We have Patty, Giancarlo, Jason, Captain Bumpy, my man, one of my favorite people on the island. Absolutely fantastic human being. So, the way this game works, let's see. It's funny. I know I've said it before, and I'm going to say it again. But every time, it feels like every time I start this game up, it's like the first time that I've done it. Because I just don't have a checklist of things that I need to do. How's the sound for you guys? I'm using a different setup. This mic is actually working. It's not a fake mic this time. It's actually working properly. I got some lighting. I have my happy hour cocktail right here. Vodka and orange juice. So if you're pre-gaming for the Monday night football game, cheers. I should probably mute before I do that next time. So who's ready to play some trivia? Do me a favor and give me a comment if you're ready to play some Aruba happy hour trivia. The code should be showing on the screen, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, it's not. Give me 1 second. I'll put it back up. That's the code. 5486. 5486. You are ready. Gail is ready. Wacky Snacks is ready. Do we have any NFL football fans playing tonight? Just curious to see how your teams did this weekend. We have one game left. We have the Ravens versus the Raiders. Can you hear me now? I'm trying to figure out how this soundboard works. Good one, Jason. Jason said nope when I asked if he could hear me, which leads me to believe that he probably could hear me. Now, if you are so inclined, I would appreciate it if you hopped on over to YouTube in order to play along, just because YouTube is a bit more friendly as far as like me seeing comments. For Facebook, I have to jump back and forth, and sometimes in the heat of the moment, I forget to jump back and forth. And if you would like to jump over to, we do need Maggie. She actually talked about you last night. She was like, "Oh, Wacky Snacks is going to be asking about me." She felt bad, but a woman's got to work. So if you want to hop on over to YouTube to check things out, that's the quickest way, the easiest way to join over there. Let me see if it's clickable if I put it here. Sure if it's clickable there or not. And we will get started in just a moment. So it's 7:38 right now. We're gonna get started in a couple of minutes. We're gonna give it maybe like 2 or 3 more minutes, and then we're gonna get started. Jason, you're probably better off not following football. It can be a big time sink. If you want to head over to YouTube, I put the URL in the Facebook chat in order for you to hop on over there. Would definitely appreciate it if you guys click the like button on that. And we are going to get started in just a moment. You'll forgive her this time. She won't forgive herself, I'm sure. I feel bad for her. I wonder if she's like texting me right now. Checking my phone. There's a good chance that she is. Nope, I'm wrong. She's not. She forgot all about us. Well, forget her or screw her. Just kidding. All right. Let's start this game up. So, for those of you who have never played, the way this game works is we have 12 Aruba-rific questions, various categories, and they are going to, test your knowledge of the island of Aruba. If you want to play along, then head on over to quizstud.com and enter in the pen 5486. 5486 is the pen that you're going to want to enter, and that will bring you to this week's Quiz Stud game. So these questions are all questions that I came up with. And there's different degrees of difficulty from if you've barely heard of Aruba, you'll be able to answer some of them, to the hardest core Aruba file probably won't be able to get some of these. So different degrees of question, and I am curious to see what you guys will do. So the way it works is if you select an answer and it's the correct answer, you get 10 points. However, if you decide to change your mind, say you select an answer and then you're like, that's not the right one, switch to another one, and that ends up being the correct one, then you get 9 points. So each time you switch answers, it subtracts 1 point. So the maximum is 10, and the minimum is obviously down to 1. Although if you've switched that many times, I don't know what to tell you. Now let me get this screen shared, and we will be ready to rock. See if I got the right one. That is not the right one. Let me try number 2. That is the right one. Okay. So we are going to get started with this week's edition of the Aruba Trivia Online Happy Hour. And I think in true Aruba Curt One Happy Podcast fashion, we should probably start with some theme music. So let's see if this comes through to you guys. Do me a favor and let me know if you hear this. Bon dia and welcome to the Aruba Trivia Online Happy Hour hosted by Aruba Curt. And we are going to get started with this week's game, which is featuring 12 absolutely Aruba-rific questions. And hopefully you guys have the answers. But if not, don't worry about it, because that's an opportunity to learn a little bit more about the island that we all know and love. So without any further ado, let's get started. First question is, how many yellow stripes are there on the Aruba flag? So this is a relatively easy one for you guys. How many stripes? How many yellow stripes are there on the Aruba flag? None, 1, 2, or 3? How many stripes are on the flag? This is an easy little warm-up for you guys. 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is... That is not correct. The correct answer is 2. So we just experienced a little glitch there. Let me take note of who got it right. Anna Young and Maria. See, this is what happens when Maggie's not around to do quality checks for me. Let's see if this. Let's hope this doesn't happen again. The English translation of the papiamento word flojo is what? Flat broke, inflatable float, lazy, or promiscuous woman. What is a flojo? Is it someone that's flat broke, an inflatable float, lazy, or a promiscuous woman? Let's see. And hopefully I don't screw this one up too bad. And the correct answer is lazy. That is correct. That is correct. And 4 people. Wow. So you guys are starting to learn some papiamento. Maria, Janice, Anna, and Gail. All you guys got that one right. Flojo. Next is we have a picture. We have a picture question. So this is a beach bar somewhere on the island. Which one is it? Is it A, Bugaloo, B, Moomba, C, Pelican Pier, or D, Reflections? Which beach bar is pictured here? Which one? Which one? Which one? That is a very good question. Bugaloo, Moomba, Pelican Pier, or Reflections? Moomba. That is correct. That is Moomba. No one gets Reflections, so that's good. Bugaloo, Pelican Pier, close but no cigar. The correct answer is Moomba Beach. Let's go on the question. Actually, we're a quarter of the way through, so since this is a online happy hour, I'm going to say cheers to you guys and take a little sip. Okay, so on to question number 4. Which of these countries have never either settled or conquered Aruba? So here we have 4 countries listed. Which one of these has never either settled or conquered Aruba? We have England, who at one point in time conquered everybody. We have Portugal, we have Spain, and we have the Netherlands. So who has never conquered Aruba? Very good question. That's right, Portugal. I'm glad no one guessed the Netherlands. I would have been deeply disappointed in each and every one of you if you would have said that the Netherlands have never settled or conquered Aruba. And on to the next question, question number 5. We asked 100 Aruba fanatics, so you guys, your peers, we asked 100 Aruba fanatics, in your opinion, which animal represents Aruba more than any other? So of these selections, what was the top vote getter? Is it A, Kanuku dog, B, flamingo, C, iguana, or D, sea turtles? Which of these most says Aruba to you? Good question. Kanuku dog, flamingo, iguana, or sea turtles. They're all so Aruba. So Aruba entrenched. Which one is number 1 according to you guys? C, the iguana. Everyone get that right. I didn't expect many of you to get it wrong. Didn't expect everybody to get it right, but I'm glad you did. Proud of you guys. The next one is, why is the date April 20th, 1939 important in Aruban history? So which one of these 4 events took place on April 20th, 1939? Is it the date construction of the California lighthouse was completed? Is it the date of the Antilles shipwreck? Is it the date of the birth of Queen Beatrix? Or Is it when Aruba was granted status apart from the Kingdom of the Netherlands? Which one of these four events that actually happened on that date? The date of the Antilles shipwreck. Awesome. Wow, I'm impressed that you guys got that right. Did you guys know or did you guys guess? Because that is darn impressive. I would not have known. I'm sorry, Rod. Nope, I didn't have a donkey. I'm sorry. Next time I will try and work a donkey into a question. So let's move on. Oh, we're halfway done. Let's move on to question number 7. But before we do that, I'm going to drink to you guys visiting me and playing this game of Aruba Happy Hour Trivia. I think is a great way to start Monday night before Monday Night Football. So if you are a football fan, this is a good way to pregame. And if you're not, this is just cool to hang out and do some Aruba trivia. Maybe you learn something. I know I learned something from researching these questions. And if you guys want to suggest any questions to me, feel free to message me. Some of you guys have done that in the past, and that's awesome. And if you want to keep on doing that, feel free. So, what does the Papiamento word Lagadishi translate to in English? What does Lagadishi mean in English? Is it lizard? Is it long lost love? Is it multilingual? Or is it plate of lasagna? Nonsense, wacky snacks. You're awesome every day. Which one is it? The correct answer is no one got it. No one got lizard. Long lost love is what most people selected, which means that I am really good at BSing. The correct answer is lizard. And number 8, question number 8. We asked 100 Arubaholics. So once again, we asked 100 of you guys, which is your favorite? Or of all the events that take place on the island, which is your favorite? The number one answer was, is it A, Betico Crow's Day, B, Carnival, C, National Anthem and Flag Day, or D, New Year's Eve? Which one of these events is the favorite of the average Arubophile? What is the answer? Betico Crow's Day, Carnival, National Anthem and Flag Day, or New Year's Eve in Aruba? The correct answer is Carnival. Although I happen to think that New Year's Eve is awesome. Absolutely fantastic. Had the pleasure of doing that one time, and personal preference, but I would take New Year's Eve over Carnival. But that's just me. So on to the next one. I'm trying so hard to hold back a cough. How large is Aracock National Park? So I'm not sure if any of you have been there before or how many of you have been there, but how large is Aracock National Park? Is it A, 173 acres, B, 8% of the island, C, about 13 square miles, or D, roughly the same size as Nord? How large is Aracock National Park? And I should probably start that. A, 173 acres, B, 8% of the island, C, 13 square miles, or D, roughly the same size as Nord? Really good question. I don't have the answer. No, actually, I do have the answer. But if I was playing along without the answer key, I wouldn't have the answer. The correct answer is about 13 square miles. Awesome. Wow, that's amazing. Did you guess that? Or did you know that? So 173 acres, that's about what Spawns Lagoon is. 8% of the island is incorrect. It's probably closer to 18% of the island and roughly the size of Nord. I just kind of pulled that out of my butt. Question number 10. Which one of these Aruban Major League Baseball players played for the Baltimore Orioles? So, which one of these Aruban Major League Baseball players played for the Baltimore Orioles? Is it A, Cal Ripken Jr., B, Dave Concepcion, C, Sidney Alton Ponson, or D, Xander Bogaerts? So we're looking for Aruban Major League Baseball players that played for the Baltimore Orioles. Who you got? Who you got? Very good question if you ask me. Not that any of you did. And the correct answer is Sidney Ponson. Yes, Xander Bogaerts plays for the Red Sox, plays for the Boston Red Sox. And Cal Ripken Jr. obviously played for the Orioles, but he's not a Aruban. And Dave Concepcion is neither Aruban, and he didn't play for the Orioles. He's Venezuelan, and he played for the Cincinnati Reds. We got 2 questions left. Let's look at the leaderboard. Right now, we have Gail and we have Anna. Anna leading the pack. Janice at 40. So we have 2 questions left. So that means any of those 3 could come in number 1. That doesn't mean the rest of you need to give up, though, because you want to score as high as you can. Now, number 11. What does the Papiamento phrase Barachi translate to in English? Is Barachi a backyard game played with 8 balls? B, a musical instrument you shake? C, a solo guitarist? Or D, to be drunk? What does Barachi translate to in English? Interesting. Interesting, definitely. I don't want to give out any hints, but I imagine that quite a few of you will get this one right. And the correct answer is to be drunk. Yes, because if you speak Spanish, borracho is drunk. And Barachi and Papiamento is also drunk. So Maria and Anna got it right. Oh, Anna's pulling away. This is tough. Coming down to the last question. Who will be this week's victor? Which resort is this live cam shot from? So here we have a live cam picture. What resort was this shot from? Is it A, Blue Residences, B, Bacuti and Tara, C, Casa del Mar, or D, the Ritz-Carlton? What is the correct answer? What is the correct answer to this? Answers are locked in, and the correct answer is Bacuti and Tara. Correct. Wow. Awesome. Awesome. Yes. In my opinion, the best stretch of beach on the island is an absolutely fantastic property, Bacuti and Tara. If you've never been in that area, you should check it out. I've never stayed there. Out of my price range, but I've used their beach plenty, and it was it's always a fantastic time. And there's that cough. And Elements, which is on the beach right there, is a fantastic restaurant. You can go there for lunch if you're not staying there. You can also go there for dinner. They do a brunch. Just an absolutely fantastic place. Hey, Dawn, you said the Bacuti. Yes, it is the Bacuti. So let's see how this shook out. When we end the quiz, we see your top 3 Aruba Trivia Happy Hour participants for this week. Uh-oh, Valen was late. It's all good, brother. All good. There's always next week. We're going to be doing this every Monday at 7:30. Every Monday. That is my commitment to you guys. Every Monday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Even when I'm on the island, we're going to be doing this. The scenery will probably be a little bit better, but we will definitely continue doing this. So what's everyone's plans for us tonight? Anybody watching the football game? Yes. Congratulations, Gail and Anna. Give you a round of applause. The crowd loves you. Who gave me sound effects? I can't wait to dig deeper into this. Wacky Snacks, what's for dinner? What's for dinner and what time should I be over? I have to cook dinner too. So once I hang up from this, then I will be in the kitchen. Gail, I'm glad you really enjoy playing. I enjoy playing with you guys. This is a lot of fun for me. I get to be a clown. Like today, I'm wearing my sunglasses inside. Keeps me out of trouble. Gives me a reason to have a cold beverage on a Monday, which is always welcome. So, do you guys have any suggestions for me? Any suggestions for how to improve the game? What I did recently, chicken burgers and pierogies. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds good. Yes, I will be knocking on your door, and I can probably be there in about 2.5 hours. so save something for me. But yeah, anybody have any suggestions for the game? What I did recently was I incorporated some of those picture questions. But I'm down for anything, especially now that I have a proper mixer. I can do a little bit of everything. So if you had your dream game, what would it be? It would not be that. Yes. Let's go into a dream world. What would you want on the game? I thought about some other variations. I thought about maybe a bingo. Would you guys want to play bingo? That could be fun. And I can also have it so that if you have a camera, you can be on here with me. So we could have actual contestants on the screen right along with me. It's okay, Wacky Snacks. I understand. I'll fend for myself. I will fend for myself. But anyway, kickoff is in approximately 20. Jason Joseph, you win every time. Well, I wish you would win over on YouTube, so that way I can actually display your comments, because you put funny comments in there, but I can read them, and anyone that's on Facebook can read them, but I can't display them on screen. So that's the downside to viewing on Facebook. So and if you're a YouTube viewer, do me a favor and like the video. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell for notifications, so you can be notified whenever I do lives. I'm going to be doing different types of lives too. We're going to be looking for deals in Aruba. We're going to be looking at different videos, like people post videos of their vacations. We're going to be looking at that stuff. All types of things will be going on. So you might want to be notified whenever we're doing that. But I don't have anything else. If you guys don't have anything else, I have this cough that I'm fighting back something fierce. So I am going to get going. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm going to play my outro music because I'm very fond of it. And here we go. Oh, and I do have a couple podcast episodes that I recorded that I'm going to be putting out. I'm going to commit to getting them put out within the next week. So I'm going to release one, then I'm going to release the other. I agree 200% with you, Gail. It is most definitely nice to learn more about the island that we all love. just takes me places. You guys have a fantastic rest of your evening. Now, my team won yesterday. We were in first place. The Ravens play tonight, and I'm hoping that they lose. Sorry to all you Ravens fans. Actually, I don't care. I'm off until Thursday, so I don't really care what happens tonight. I'm just going to enjoy life and be happy.